We say that a traveler is always thirsty for journeys. If you prefer a car or a bus, the roads are waiting for you. Traveling along the international or national highways, you can benefit from all necessary services: filling stations, hotels, restaurants, and camping. Turning off any national highway may bring you a lot of surprises. Travels about the country will convince you that Moldova can bring a lot of joy with its virgin steeps or forest-covered hills, with green groves and picturesque lakes, which form a true natural oasis for a very diverse and impressive wildlife. At present, Moldova boasts 178 reserves, rendering protection for numerous animals and fish. The most famous are the reserves of special scientific interests, called Pădurea Domnească, Iagorlec, Plaiul Fagului, and Prutul de Jos. The forest massif of Pădurea Domnească is part of the oldest floodplain forests in Europe. Here, you can admire the impressive oak trees that are 200 or even 300 years old. Many trees here reach the height of 30 to 35 meters. A real curiosity of the Pădurea Domnească is a unique in Europe colony of waders that do not build their nests in the rush like their relatives, but do it on the oak trees. The local people call these birds betlan, herons, and the place that they have chosen for their nest, Țara Batlanilor, the land of herons. The nests of over 1,000 storks and egrets looks like blocks of apartments. One can admire here the birds that are registered in the Red Book since the beginning of spring till the end of the summer. Eco-tourist itineraries in Moldova offer you a possibility to appreciate the flora and fauna of this country and to get an experience that is absolutely new for you. In Foresters Farms, you will see their daily life and it should seem interesting for you. You can test yourself in the farming business. You can try to feed the poultry, milk the animals, or collect vegetables, fruits, or grape. In the tourist inns, built and maintained in the old national style, you can enjoy the Moldovan traditional cuisine. All the ingredients used in the cooking of the dishes are organic, being grown and cultivated right here in the Foresters Farms. It is worth mentioning that a single day spent in the forest zone will fill you with the energy of age-old trees and freshness of the crystalline air for many days to come. The priceless asset of Moldova is its water basins and reservations located in different geographical zones of the Republic. Nistru, Dunăre, Prut, Raut, Bec, Botna, and about 3,000 other rivers cross the territory of Moldova, combining to form a network of over 16,000 kilometers. The riverbanks are certainly the most beautiful recreation areas. Following the waterways, you will discover the most unusual landscapes and will admire ancient coral rocks. The natural lakes in Moldova are few, but there are some 80 proposed man-made lakes. The diverse and rich biosphere of water basins of Costești, Cuciorgan, and Beleu attracts the attention of foreign tourists. Original combinations of the vegetation and animal world, of the land and water generated a paradise of the landscape. From the lake banks, you can watch the behavior of numerous rare species of flora and fauna. In these zones, one can admire spoonbills, black egrets, ash gray and white swans and storks, forest-covered hills and plains with rivers and lakes, villages hidden under the canopy of age-old trees. All this is the nature of Moldova, a real feast in any season. The people thirsty for adventures and new discoveries will find in Moldova a great number of curiosities and unexplainable natural phenomena. One of them is Hundred of Hillocks. The origin of these hillocks, covered with mystery, is described in numerous fairy tales and legends. We cannot say for sure that the mystery of the 100 hillocks has been solved, and who knows, maybe it's you, dear traveler, who will penetrate the mystery of nature. The rich heritage of fascinating natural monuments completes the treasury of Moldova. The canyons and grottos of Durătoare Vechi and Cale Butești, a giant 89-kilometer-long cave of Emil Racovița, considered one of the biggest in Europe, and Brâul Coralier, coral chain, in the middle of the Prut Valley, are over 20 million years old. At that time, these geomorphologic configurations were similar to those of the Great Coral Chain in Australia. Besides the landscape value, these unique monuments of nature present an immense scientific value. They have preserved the traces of Neolithic, antique, and medieval cultures and prove the millennial presence of our nation on these lands. Geographical and climatic specifics of Moldova offer great possibilities for promoting healthy tourism full of beautiful attractions. The properties of mineral and thermal waters of Moldova's springs, as well as the services provided by qualified specialists, will help you regain your strength and retain your physical health and spirit in full harmony. Specialists in the spa resorts of the Republic, such as Nufărul Alb, Codru, and Bucuria Sind, use different treatment methods based on traditional and untraditional medicine. Moldova is the country of sports, and its tourist proposal includes both classical and modern sports possibilities. All necessary conditions are created here for those going in for sports. Here, one can choose any sports club or school to his or her liking. If you are a romantic and passionate person, if your elements are water and air, you are invited to enjoy them in full. The lakes and ponds in Moldova offer a very good possibility for practicing aquatics. Let the wind be fair for your sails, and in the true and figurative meaning of the word, you may have the most unforgettable sensations. If you want more excitement, we recommend you the most beautiful and the most spectacular extreme sports. It is defiance towards gravitation, requiring a lot of courage and resistance, but in return, you feel like a bird in flight.